Hello and welcome care providers. This is Christine Crowell and I want to share with you today what really I should have been doing from 2001 in my healthcare business, where I was creating multiple seven-figure business for my care agency, for example. And I could have saved myself a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, a lot of expenses as well. And so I wanted to share with you today about how we can actually increase our profitability, because that's also part of the reason why we're in business, right? We're there to serve. We want to deliver the best care possible to our clients, service users, patients, for example. However, we've got to also look after ourselves as care providers. We cannot be just focusing purely 100% on us, the care providers, not also getting business quality of life. So this video today, I want to share with you some of the things that you can do to increase your profitability, increase your margins within your healthcare business by at least 50%. And this is really amazing. It's super exciting. I can't wait to go into this video with you further. So let's dive in, shall we? So let's look at you, the care provider. I was spending in my care agency many years ago, I was spending £50,000 a month. Yes, you heard me right, £50,000 a month. And I know some of you may not be at that level. Some of you may be paying more than that at that level. But this is what I was paying back in 2000. Yeah, in 2000, for example, in 2004 and 2005, for example. Now, imagine I had quite a few office staff in our building, for example. So yes, there's the care staff delivering the care, who I could have actually increased their hourly rate. Mind you, they were getting a good hourly rate back then. I'm not saying that they wasn't. You can increase the hourly rate. And then what you can be doing is focusing on your profitability by using our services, whereby you are providing healthcare staff at a higher margin. The carers are receiving a higher margin for your organization. You can provide better quality outcomes, although you are doing that now. I'm not saying you're not, so don't get me wrong here, but I want you to be able to really look at what is it that you can do to reduce the cost in your business so that you're getting a higher margin as a business owner, to give you better quality of life. When I say better quality of life, I mean business quality of life. That's what I'm referring to, business quality of life. And so that we can spend more time with our loved ones and our families and doing the things we want to do whilst our business is still functioning, not feeling that we have to micromanage everyone and be on top of everyone, check and see what everyone is doing, for example. Now, imagine you've got 4 staff members in your office, right? You've got your carers delivering the care. I'm not talking about that. They're doing a wonderful job, for example. I'm referring to your office staff. Now, there's the office staff that are crucial in your business, especially if you're registered with the CQC, with the Care Quality Commission, or if you're in the States, for example, and you're registered with a governing body, and there will be management that needs to be there. But who really needs to be in your business, in the office, for example? Now, you could have your manager, for example, and then you've got your virtual assistants that are working remotely from home, for example. Now, our virtual assistants, Alpha Virtual Assistants Agency, we can provide you with admin staff. We can provide you with bookkeepers. We can provide you with care coordinators. We can provide you with on-call, where someone is actually answering the phone for your on-call service. we can provide you with someone who can answer the phone, a receptionist. You know, I was paying for all of these things as well. So we had a receptionist that was, you know, 10, 15 grand, for example, for the year, for example. Then you've got your care coordinator, £27,000, for example, today. Right? Then you've got possibly your recruitment consultant or your sales team. That's costing you another 20, 30 grand each, for example. Now, I'm looking at you reducing your payroll by 50%. That's what you can do by hiring one of our virtual assistants who are trained in healthcare. They are experienced and trained in healthcare, so that they do know how to run that particular part of the business, because they've been trained by myself, who is over 30 years in healthcare businesses, for example. Now, this is a game changer. You know, I had a massive awakening. It's something that I've been doing for many years. I've been using virtual assistants since 2018, and that is quite some time. However, as a care provider, you too can do the same thing, which will reduce your costs. Imagine you're having to pay national insurance, you're having to pay pensions, you're having to pay holiday pay, you're having to pay sick pay. For each employee, for example, your costs, you're increasing that by 25,000 a year. For example, we can help reduce that cost, say, for example, by 16 to 20,000 a year, because when you've got an office, you've then got to pay for them to be in the office. Then what does that cost for the electricity, lighting, for example? All these things add up. And when you look at your net profit, when you're a multiple seven-figure business owner and you look at your net profit, now I'm really getting excited here. You look at your net profit, then you've then got to pay 40% tax, for example, from your net profit. So if your net profit is, say, for example, 300,000, which is meant to really go to you, but you're then paying 40% of that, for example. And I'll just get my calculator out here, okay, just so you can see what I'm saying. So that's 120,000 a year going out on your profit, your net profit. So let's look at that then. That leaves you with 180,000 a year net profit, and you're on, say, 1.5 million a year, for example. You might as well be working for someone else. That's not a business. That is you being paid as a manager wage in London, for example. Okay, 180,000, and it's your business, and you got all the responsibility dealing with issues from every angle that a care provider has to deal with. Now, why should we not be at least making sure that we get to keep at least 300,000 or more profit after we paid our taxes, for example? So if you've got, like, for example, 5 staff members in your office, look at who really is needed in that office that you cannot do without. Then you can outsource the rest. And you're going to reduce your costs because you won't have employers' national insurance or taxes to pay for your employee, contractor, for example. Then you've then got to pay holiday pay. Then you've then got to pay, for example, sick pay. Then you've then got to pay for all the other bits, training. That costs money as well, to train your staff, for example. Now, why not use one of our virtual assistants? We're charging between £10 and £12 an hour. Dollars, that would be, for example, $13, $14 per hour, for example. We have got the perfect solution for you, and I'm so passionate about it because I know what it's like running a multiple seven-figure business. People think, oh, you're a millionairess or millionaire. They think that you've got that money in the bank. You don't. You're paying it all out on bills. And yes, we do need to pay our bills, etc. But why are we paying for staff members that aren't really doing the job effectively? If they are, that's well, great, wonderful. But are they actually bringing in business for your business? Or are they sitting there half the time and not doing what you really want them to do? And as soon as you turn your back, as soon as you go out the door, they're not doing anything. And I'm not saying everyone is like that, but there will be a few in there. And I'm going to speak truthful and honestly because I have seen it. I see it over and over and over again. That there seems to be this entitlement because you've employed someone that they think that you owe them the earth, and you don't. If they're not doing the work for your organization, if they are not being productive in your organization, if they are going off sick constantly, that is a red flag for your business. For your care business, it is a red flag. So I want you to reach out to book a free 15-minute consultation with me, and I will talk you through it, because we as care providers, we work really hard running our business to get it to the level that it needs to be, but yet we're still not feeling the reward and the love that we should be getting. And I hear from my clients that are multiple seven-figure business owners, and they are working really hard. They're working tirelessly in their business, 12-hour days, and they don't need to be, because if they get the virtual assistants, it will reduce their costs. They'll have more freedom. They will feel more empowered, more enlightened. The team that you have that is really doing the work will feel better supported by you and the team, and we will also be on your side. We will be working with you, and we will be monitoring as well and supporting you in your healthcare business. So I want you to take the challenge today by booking a free 15-minute consultation with me so that I can go through do an audit. I want to do an audit of your payroll. What are you paying out in your organization? I'm not referring to your care staff going out there doing a wonderful job. I'm referring to your office staff, and I'm going to be upfront and I'm getting deep. And at the end of the day, we need to support you to be the best agency that you can be, that you can provide better outcomes for the clients who receive the service, but also you can actually look at increasing the carers' wages that go out to deliver this care. Give them a higher pay rise if you don't want to keep the money for yourself. There's lots of good things that you can do. But please look at what it is you're spending. I challenge you to go and look at what you're spending. What is your national insurance? What is the pension that you're paying out for your employees? What is the holiday pay that you're paying out for that employee that is not showing up on time, that is constantly going off sick? Could be for a genuine reason. That is a different story, but I'm referring to your organization and looking at making it more effective, improving your productivity, improving your company's efficiency. What is it that you're paying out each month for each of your staff members? I want you to click here, book your free 15-minute consultation with me. It might end up being a 30-minute call, because once we delve into it, what you're paying out, is it really causing you to, are you feeling stressed right now? Are you feeling oh my goodness, I've got payroll to deal with. You've got the accountant, you've got to get the payroll ready. For example, there's this wrong, that wrong, this wrong. Did the person hand in, what they're meant to do? Is there things slipping that you don't notice until it's too late in your business? Because let's look at this, because we can turn this around for you. I wish that I had this in my healthcare business many years ago. I really do. I wish that I had the support. I wish that I was able to look at, because like I said, I was paying £50,000 a month. That's in the UK company. And I would say 20,000 of that a month was not needed on what I was paying for. The ones in the field, the ones going out delivering the care, wonderful, excellent. But office staff, do you really need to have them when you can have a virtual assistant that will work twice as hard, because they are there to deliver to you, your company? Isn't that what you want? Someone that is really passionate. And I will also oversee them. We oversee our virtual assistants. We can see what they're doing. They provide us with reports. We also have a monitoring system to be able to do that. So please do book a free 15-minute consultation with myself, and I will gladly speak to you, because I would like to know whether you're a multiple 7-figure business owner or whether you're just starting out. You could be 5-figure or a 6-figure business owner, and you know that you can't do this all by yourself. However, who's there in your team, working in your office, that can be outsourced to a virtual assistant, who can do the recruiting for you, who can do the sales for you, who can do the marketing for you, who can do the social media for you, who can, pick up the phone for you, who can do on-call for you, and much, much more. So do click the link here, and I just want you to be aware that you can have a better solution. Let's rise together. Let's help your business today, and do book with us. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.